Hi. This video, as you know, is for this tool. Most of you, or rather all of you, would have attended Nitin's workshop. So I'm not going to be talking about anything that is new to you or things that, let's say, you haven't heard of. But I'm going to talk about my experience and what I have learned based on the fact that I have used this in synergy with the kettlebell. So I combine this with my kettlebell training and my practice. Can you do that? Absolutely. I would say that is the way forward for you guys because some of you listening to this have been using the kettlebell as a tool to get stronger, to get your endurance up for a long, long time. Firstly, this tool is great to maintain your joints. Very importantly, your shoulder as a joint. Shoulder is a very multi-dimensional, unique joint. It's capable of movements in different planes. We don't really expose it to a lot of those planes. This tool fills those gaps. Yeah, it does improve your mobility, flexibility in that broad spectrum of things that you want your shoulder to have. Let's just say that it makes it more resilient because those tiny muscles that don't get worked in the rotator cuff, this does work it. Okay. I am not sure if it can help you through um, injuries. I am not an expert. Nitin claims it. Take it with a pinch of salt. That's what I would say. So, what I have noticed is when I am using this, let's say for the overhead swings, is what actually we'll be doing today as well. My general spatial awareness of things around me, my awareness of what is around my body has greatly improved. Now, of course, when I'm standing and the squat rack is behind me, I know it's behind me, but I know exactly how far away it is because this tool is this wide and this long. So I know, and awareness is always good. Not only this, when I am using this, I don't listen to music. I don't listen to a podcast. I am only counting reps. My only focus is how can I make the next rep better than the previous one? Or if I feel that's a great rep, can I keep recreating that quality? Because as you use this, or as you've been using this, you'll know that as the reps go up, things get a little harder. Things start burning, fingers start burning, your forearm muscles start acting up. It's all a good sort of acting up. It's not a bad acting. Enough of a monologue. I think I just set some context for what I'm about to say. Now, today, the only one thing that we're going to be doing, like I said, is the overhead swing. Now, why only this? I would say weekly, let's target one move and try to get better at it. I don't want to dump too much on your heads. Okay. Now, the overhead swing, it's going to show you how to set up for it. I'm going to put one hand at the bottom. Okay. Now, this hand is my support hand. I'm not going to be, let's say, moving this too much, but I can move the top hand a little bit to adjust. Okay. Especially when I'm swinging. Now, the top hand, this is my right hand, by the way, is also the hand or the side that it's going to rotate in. So, top hand is up. It's going to be pushed towards where my top hand is pushing. So it is not going to go towards my right, it's going to go towards my left. Yeah. Right hand is going to go around. Now, watch me here. The top half of the Mudgar, okay, the base rather, is what you want to focus on. It should be going just by your ear, going down. I'm slowing it down. And when you're pulling it, pull it by your ear as well. What you don't want to do is take it away from your ear. See how the base is extending towards my left completely. And then you've already lost control of it. Your back will arch and then it'll come towards the front and come like this. From the front, it just look like this. You go to the side and then it's a wider arc. It's more stress on your shoulders. It feels a little uncomfortable. You want to narrow the arc as much as possible, just like how you would in a kettlebell halo. It will go around your head instead of around your head and creating a unnecessary work scenario for you. So when you're practicing, let's say, see, I've switched hands. Where do you think this is going to go? It's going to go in the other direction. When you take it here, you are not controlling it like drawing a pencil or anything of that sort. Think of a pendulum swinging freely. Think of this as well, swinging due to the weight at the end. So when you drop it behind your head, allow it to swing. It's very common for you to hit your shoulder, hit your head, knock your glasses off. It will get better and better. Yeah. Guidance to figure out how to take this close to your ear. He did mention this in the workshop and it's very useful for me. You want your forearms, which I'm holding this, to go over your head. So if I take this over my head, swing it, and then the other forearm brushes it and comes in front, I know that I've got it sorted. Okay, so you can focus on this or you can focus on your forearms. Just watch this again. Again, right hand on top, it's going to go towards the left. I'm taking it here, but my forearm and then my forearm. Forearm and forearm, forearm and forearm. I am just allowing this to swing. I would say don't be very particular about how it looks, how it feels. Just do the reps. Doing the reps makes your body realize certain things and form sort of fixes itself. Just have these guidelines in mind. How many to do, how long to do it for. 108 is a number that he keeps mentioning. Okay. It's a great number. Doing the overhead swings with two hands for 108 times on one side is a heck of a lot. Okay. By rep 15, rep 60, you will feel like giving up. So I would say target a smaller range of 24 to 30. Yeah. Then switch sides and get that done. So you want to accumulate till 108. So you can get it in smaller chunks. Once 24 to 30 feels okay, you can take it up to, let's say 45 to 50 or 50 to 60. And then you can make it two halves that you need to get. Now, do you need to get 108 every single time that you touch the Mudgar? Of course not. You don't need to have such a high ceiling. You can also just be 30 reps, I'm done for the day. The goal is when you come and do this, just trying to feel better, just trying to feel good about what you do. That's it. Okay. Now, the overhead swing with the one hand is significantly harder. You will start a little bit from where you're holding it, as in the two-hand version is the center. The one hand is a little towards the side that's holding the Mudgar. Same principle. You will take it along your ear, but this with one hand allows you to swing it a lot better. You see how it just swivels beautifully around my back lines. You want that swivel as you pull it. So swivel, pull, swivel, pull, swivel, pull. For those of you, when you're pressing, when you're rowing, you feel your lat a lot and you have that mind muscle connection, you will have a jolly good time pulling the bell into action. So when you pull, you can even get your hip to squeeze. That glute can be squeezed and you can get a lot of action going. Suggestion, build up to 60 on one side at one time with the two-arm swing, okay, two-arm overhead swing, and then you can explore with the one-hand swing. So the one-hand swing, what I would say is once you get to 60 with the two-arm, go for about 20 or 30. Okay, my right is significantly easier than my left. Left is a little more, let's say, it's a little restricted. It feels a little rough. I love doing this though. Yeah. It's great to do post-lunch because you don't get that post-lunch drowsiness. Now I'm just sharing too much. Anyway, you can try it out. But do the single hand for about 20 to 30. Immediately switch to double hand. You'll notice how easier it is, how much easier it is. And you'll have a good time. This week, once you are done with the two-arm practice, take a video of yourself. Take a video either by putting the phone down or asking somebody to record. Share it in the group. Okay. One rule: I will share feedback individually by DMing you, as in what can be fixed or tweaked, etc. If I feel I see something that is not in my area of expertise, I will ask somebody and get back to you. Yeah. I am not an expert in this. I am just somebody that's extremely passionate about changing the color of my Mudgar. In fact, it has darkened quite a bit. I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, I'm just an enthusiastic kid with a new toy, and I hope you guys find that inner child within you also. Yeah, cool. I will see you guys. I'm just gonna hit stop record, and I'll put this up on YouTube. Bye.